and it looked like the lights went out for a second, and he just waved and said, "Give me your best shot," and he has plenty of them.
Look at that. He's doing the traditional, oh, that was a very tall guard. Oh, hands all down. Oh, trying to do some of these. So, he's wearing Thai boxing shorts. Oh, there we go. Very standard Kung Fu sweep kick.
Kung Fu Shaolin and MMA are undoubtedly two distinct martial arts disciplines, differing in both philosophy and technique. Kung Fu Shaolin emphasizes meditation, self-awareness, and direct experience in understanding one's true nature. This approach fosters a balance between spiritual development and practical, everyday life. On the other hand, MMA is well known for its striking and grappling techniques, incorporating moves from various martial arts worldwide, aiming to closely resemble real street fights. So, what happens when a traditional martial art as legendary as Shaolin Kung Fu clashes with a modern combat sport like MMA? What would unfold in a fight between these two disciplines? Well, today you're about to witness the intense atmosphere of a battle that pits traditional martial arts against modern combat techniques. Get ready.
And it looked like the lights went out for a second, and he just waved and said, "Give me your best shot," and he had plenty of them.
Let's start with the fight between an MMA fighter, Xu Xiaodong, and a Shaolin Kung Fu master, Tian Ye. Without further delay, let's witness the battle.
2007年在北京上海学过散打，那么在2001年学过泰拳，2002年学过。那么如果说
As soon as the fight begins, the Shaolin Kung Fu master swiftly launches his attacks on Xu Xiaodong. Blow after blow, Tian Ye relentlessly presses forward.
那么肖东说在赛前说，我在今天比赛里面，我要用一种我的战术和技术。
However, unwilling to back down, Xu Xiaodong retaliates with a series of powerful strikes, overwhelming Tian Ye and making it difficult for him to hold
比
his
赛开
ground.
始了，我们看到肖东利用之前加上攻，那么出现。
As the fight progresses, Tian Ye's face begins to bleed profusely from Xu Xiaodong's relentless punches, forcing him to continue the match with his face wrapped in bandages.
正灯。我们看到这个。
In the end, the referee decides to stop the fight as it becomes clear that Tian Ye is no longer able to continue or put up a proper defense.
再来，你再给我拳，我再来。我们看到这个田野的这个。
At another time, Xu Xiaodong once again sets out to challenge a well-known Kung Fu master. And now, let's see what unfolds in this fight. At the start of the match, both fighters take their time, carefully observing each other's movements, trying to anticipate what techniques will be used. However, within seconds of the fight beginning, Xu Xiaodong suddenly shifts gears, unleashing a relentless barrage of strikes on the Kung Fu master. Overwhelmed by the sheer force and speed of Xu Xiaodong's attacks, the Kung Fu master is unable to recover and is ultimately defeated in a remarkably short fight. In another moment, an open fight takes place, showcasing a showdown between an MMA fighter and a master of Kung Fu. With each fighter relying on their own techniques and martial arts philosophy, who will emerge as the victor? As the fight begins, the Shaolin Kung Fu master executes one of his signature moves. However, the MMA fighter swiftly counters and neutralizes the attack. Not long after, the Shaolin Kung Fu master shifts his fighting style to mimic a drunken fighter, using Zui Quan. Could this be the key to quickly defeating the MMA fighter? Unfortunately, the drunken fighting style proves ineffective against the MMA fighter. In the end, the MMA fighter delivers a decisive blow, rendering the Shaolin Kung Fu master unconscious. Another moment where Xu Xiaodong attempts to challenge a Shaolin Kung Fu master. And just look at what happens in this epic fight. As soon as the referee starts the match, the Shaolin Kung Fu master tries to unleash his ultimate attack. But who would have thought that Xu Xiaodong would be able to counter it? After that initial exchange, the Shaolin Kung Fu master is seen taking a more defensive stance. This gives Xu Xiaodong the perfect opportunity to launch a series of relentless attacks. There's even a moment when Xu Xiaodong lands a solid punch right on his opponent's face, causing the Kung Fu master to fall spontaneously. In the end, the referee is forced to stop the fight as the Shaolin Kung Fu master struggles to put up any meaningful resistance. Although Shaolin Kung Fu has often been defeated in previous fights, there have been several matches that showcase the enduring presence of this martial art. Take a look at the fight featuring the Shaolin Kung Fu fighter Yi Long. With his impressive physique, he is able to put up a strong resistance against his opponent. At certain moments, he even appears to use an iron body technique, making his opponent's attacks ineffective against him.
Plenty of them! Still he comes forward, unbelievable!
And despite absorbing those strikes, Yi Long remains strong enough to launch powerful counterattacks against his opponent.
The man could take the best shots from Brad Riddell and still...
The true power of Shaolin Kung Fu can be seen in this fight, where a Shaolin Kung Fu practitioner faces off against an MMA fighter. As the two fighters exchange blows in the first round, the Shaolin Kung Fu practitioner leaves the audience in awe with his lightning-fast and deadly kicking techniques. But he doesn't stop there. In a spontaneous display of skill, he unleashes a series of rapid spinning kicks that are nothing short of spectacular. In the end, a truly epic kick proves too much for the MMA fighter, rendering him unable to continue the fight. And in the final fight, a Shaolin Kung Fu practitioner steps into the ring against an MMA fighter. Will he be able to hold his ground? As soon as the fight begins, the Shaolin Kung Fu practitioner quickly unleashes his aggression. His strong stance provides him with incredible stability in battle. However, this doesn't mean the MMA fighter is unable to fight back. Just moments later, he proves his resilience by delivering a counterattack. Unfortunately, the match has to be stopped after the MMA fighter accidentally lands a kick to the vital area of the Shaolin Kung Fu practitioner.